Welcome to the Homerun website. In this video, you will learn how to navigate the Agency for Cooperative Housing's Benchmarking and Good Practices website, as well as how to view your co-op's results on a series of performance measures. We will take you through the three main sections of the website: benchmarking, good practices, and the dashboard. The dashboard is where you can log in to check your co-op scores and choose which types of co-ops you would like to be compared with. The Good Practices section features stories about methods or approaches that have worked well for other co-ops. In the Benchmarking section, you can become familiar with the concept of comparing your co-op's results against those of your peers. The site also features a What's New and a Questions or Comments section, which we will touch on later in the video. Let's begin by clicking on the Begin Now button, so we can show you how to get started on the Homerun website. Here, we explain the few steps you will need to take to see your co-op scores on a series of benchmarking measures. First, log into the dashboard using the unique username and password provided to your co-op by the agency. Once logged in, you can view your co-op's results in four main categories: managing your property, managing the expense, financial ratios, and managing the revenue. The dashboard shows your results based on a scoring system that uses house icons. For example, a home run, which is the best possible co-op score, is represented by 4 houses. Next, let's explore the indicators for the Managing the Property category. Let's say you want to see how your co-op is doing on maintenance spending. Scroll down through the indicators until you reach Maintenance Spending per Unit and click on it. This will take you to the benchmark report for your co-op. In the benchmark report, you will see a line graph for 4 consecutive years using the house scoring system. Here, 4 houses means that your co-op is in the top 15%. 3 houses means that your co-op is above the median. The median is the middle mark. 50% of the co-ops are either above or below this mark. 2 houses is below the median, and 1 house is in the bottom 15%. In case you're wondering where these numbers come from, we explain that the agency gets them from the Annual Information Returns, or AIR, that co-ops file with us on a yearly basis. For example, maintenance spending is what a co-op reports to have spent per housing unit for the year on routine upkeep such as cleaning services and waste removal. So, let's scroll back up to change the group of co-ops yours is being compared with. Right now, the default comparison is with all agency co-ops, which represents approximately 550 co-ops across British Columbia, Alberta, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island. If you change the comparison to co-ops in your city, for example, you will be able to see different results. You can also set up a default peer group, which will remain saved on your dashboard for future visits. Let's say you want to compare maintenance spending. For this measure, we'll use building type as an example. To set up building type as your default, start by unselecting all of the other categories until building type is the only one left checked off. You can scroll down to the bottom to see how many co-ops are included in this group. To save this peer group as your default, click on Save and View Results, or you can click on Cancel to go back to the default results for that indicator. By saving your own peer groups, you can choose more relevant comparisons and come back to the same ones without having to create this peer group each time. You can view results for the next indicator by clicking on Next Indicator. You will notice in the left column that you can view Related Good Practices. You can also view all the good practices by clicking on Good Practices from the top menu. These are a collection of stories from co-ops that have solved problems or improved operations. To read up about energy savings, scroll down on the Co-op Expenses category and click on Good Practices in Energy Savings. Here you can find out, for example, how Stanley Knowles Co-op in Toronto improved the efficiency of its lighting and laundry machines by taking advantage of various rebate programs. You can view more energy saving stories by scrolling down to the bottom of the page to Additional Resources and clicking on Toilet Water Usage. Click on the back arrow to return to Good Practices in Energy Savings. You can also view related resources in the left column. Let's choose Top 5 Energy Saving Tips. This will open in a new window. To go back to Homerun, click on the back arrow of the browser or on Good Practices at the top of the navigation bar. You can also go back to the home page at any time by selecting Home in the left margin or by clicking on the Homerun logo on the top left. The Homerun site features good practices which appear either in text or in video. These are found in the Good Practices section. Scroll down to the Co-op Property section and click on Good Practices for Maintenance by Gary Point Housing Co-op. A YouTube video will open up and you can begin watching. There will be more videos posted on the website as time goes on. This ends the Good Practices section. Now click on the back arrow to return to the Homerun website. To end your Homerun session, click on the Logout button on the top right of the screen. Thank you for watching this tutorial video. We hope you will enjoy exploring the Homerun website. If you have comments or suggestions, you can share them with us by clicking on Contact Us. We would love to hear what you think. Enjoy benchmarking your results from year to year and score your own home runs on measures that matter to you.